The word covenant speaks to a promise between God and humankind to live in a faithful and loving relationship. But knowing how to fulfill our end of that promise isn't always clear. Covenant Bible Study engages its members in conversations about this unique and special relationship, as well as our relationships with each other and the world around us, as we study the Bible together. Covenant is an in-depth group Bible study centered on the belief that through shared community, we can best discover the Bible's transformative power. In this 24-week program, both Testaments are covered in a way that shows the interconnectedness of Scripture as a whole. Each week's session includes a thought-provoking 20-minute video conversation between biblical experts that help guide and encourage further discussion among the group members.
Each week's episode is hosted by Christine Chikoyan and Shane Stanford as they sit around the table with a leading biblical scholar, asking the questions many of us have about the Bible and our relationship with God. Let's hear from Christine and Shane as they share what covenant means to them and what it can mean for your church.
It might be hard for people to decide to do this in a group because they want to do this on their own as an individual, and I can relate to that, and it's a great spiritual practice, but something different happens when we decide to commit to a group of people, when we commit to study Scripture together. We see things differently, we hear things differently, we have perspectives that would never have dawned on us, and I suspect that we might even provide ideas that other people wouldn't have gotten on their own.
Well, and it's not just the learning, but it's the learning environment that will make a difference here. Ideally, a Covenant Bible Study group is going to include 10 to 12 adults. Together, we pledge to read the Bible for the purpose of deepening our commitment to live as faithful disciples of Jesus Christ.
And in that covenant group, we learn how God responds to our individual flaws and shortcomings. As we study the Bible together, at times we will disagree with each other.
Or with the participant guide, or with something that's said in the video. But through this process of holy conversation, and I love that phrase, we sharpen our understandings until they become more accurate and more relevant.
So we invite you to dive deep into Covenant Bible Study in the weeks ahead. By the end, when you've finished the third participant guide, Trusting in the Covenant, you will likely say, I read the whole Bible. You'll have made new friends, you'll have grown deeper in your walk of faith, and you no doubt will have blessed other people in ways you couldn't have imagined.